Professional cycling operates through the acquisition of sponsorship to fund riders' salaries, team logistics and licenses, etc. But what do sponsors actually get out of it? Well, typically the team is named after them, and also they get pride of place on the front of the jersey. Well, that's all well and good until you hear the names of these 5 teams that we still can't quite believe are actually real. Ecoflam-Jolly. Bizarre cycling teams are nothing new. Back in 1986, the likes of Orlando Maini, Franco Giocattoli and Maurizio Fondriest rode for a team sponsored by Ecoflam, which were a gas and oil burner company, and Jollyscarpe, which was a manufacturer of cycling shoes. Now there's just something a little bit strange about the juxtaposition of those 2 words that really doesn't sound quite right. In fact, it's like somebody's happy about something being on fire. Bonjour, or good day in French, and also a French classified listings newspaper. Now believe it or not, this team was the first iteration of the current Direct Énergie squad, set up and run by Jean-René Bernardou, and home at the time to French champion Didier Roux, a young Tommy Voeckler and Sylvain Chavanel. We feel that a warm greeting in French shouldn't also be a cycling team name. It's just too confusing. Au revoir. Serramenti, PVC, Diquigiovanni, Androni, Giocattoli. Diquigiovanni, PVC windows, and Androni Giocattoli, toys and games. Now this team has long been ingrained in Italian cycling, but come on, think of the poor cycling commentator who has to spout off a 21-syllable team name every time one of the riders chins on up the road. Thankfully these days the team is known as Androni Giocattoli Sidamek, a name that runs off the tongue just a little bit easier than before. Start Cycling Team-Atacama Flowery Desert. This was a difficult one to include because it's a team with a lot of brilliant initiatives. Now the Start Cycling project aimed to give opportunities to South American cyclists to perform and compete at the highest level. And it's also a team with sustainable development and nature at the heart of its ethos. Hence the Akadama Flowery Desert, a beautiful natural phenomenon in Chile. But let's face it, with a team name like that, it's not exactly going to strike fear into the hearts of other teams. And the Flowery Desert, well, that was dropped after only 1 year. Baby Dump. Everybody knows Baby Dump, the online shop for all of your baby-related products. Except what we didn't know is that they actually sponsored a cycling team. So we salute you, Baby Dump, for committing some of your revenue to help keep Dutch continental cycling alive and giving their riders an opportunity to shine. But the name and their rather sickly green kit is quite frankly hilarious. But Baby Dump, to be fair to them, are undeterred by all of this mockery and have committed to the team to 2018. Stick that in your rattle and smoke it. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you haven't already subscribed to GCN, you can do that by clicking on the globe. It's absolutely free. Now, if you think your eyes can take a little bit more punishment after looking at that Baby Dump kit, we've got 5 of the worst cycling kits of all time. You can find that video by clicking just up here. And if you want 5 weird bikes, we've got those for you too. You can click just down here to find those.